comedian. Most people think of them as just someone telling jokes, or your uncle telling knock-knock jokes or some dirty jokes that you don't want to hear. But I feel that a comedian is someone that puts a smile on someone's face, brings them happiness, make them have a better day. For me, this is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on July 6, 1979. He graduated from George Washington High School, where after graduation, he attended Temple for 2 years before deciding to drop out. He became a shoe salesman at a local department store before he became interested in comedy. What made him become interested in comedy was one of his friends said, he's a funny guy, you should try out comedy. So he decided to go to open mic night at an amateur club down in Boston. And he, needless to say, did really well, and they offered him a full-time position at the Boston Comedy Club and the Carolines. But that was just the start. He then, for the next year, he then went to Montreal in Canada to a comedy festival that's where it became big. And some of the Canadian film directors noticed him and wanted to put him in feature films like Scary Movie 3 and Along Came Polly was his starts. The people who influenced him to do these, to become a comedian, is Eddie Murphy, Bill Cosby, and Richard Pryor, which he shows all qualities of those guys, all three of them. But it wasn't until after these films that he started to become a really good stand-up comedian. In the last 3 years, he has come up with his first hour-long special, I'm a Grown Little Man, in 2009. Then in 2010, he came up with Seriously Funny. Then his most recent and most famous is Laugh at My Pain, which was aired, one of the first comedy specials to air at a movie theater. This brought him to his peak in his highest in his career, and he became the host of the VMAs for the first year of his life. So millions of people got to see how funny he really is. Kevin Hart influences me by giving me happiness when I have a bad day. I just put in one of his videos and watch him when I'm feeling bad or not happy. He'll put a smile on people's face. And I'm going to end this on a quote he says that makes me laugh every time I hear it. I think if you get kicked in the face, you deserve it, because that means you watch the foot come to your face.